This puzzle is too hard. I can feel my brain turning to mush. You can do it. But... is that a hint? Anyone know in chat what shape I'm supposed to be making? Or where to find what shape? There's a balloon in the middle of the room. I know. I was seeing if I could use the slingshot to pop it. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Well, that's the only shape I can see, but it's already in a square. That doesn't work. I have no idea if I'm doing anything right here either. I've probably completely ruined it. So there's nothing in this room for... That was the last puzzle. Yeah, there's nothing, no files for this room. I've read all but one page of secrets. What should I do? Do I need to make that shape? The laser beam is making a parallelogram in the brandy bottle. There we go, cool. That's what it was. Oh yeah, who's the man? That was amazing. How'd you do it? That puzzle was really hard. It was pretty hard. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. So, what do we do? What do we get? Look, there's something on the screen. IILP. What does that mean? I know exactly what it means. Phew. Looks like it worked. Good job. That was awesome. The screen changed. Blue. Moon, star, star. Hey, it looks different than before. The symbols are different and they're in different places. Moon, star, star. Phew, it's open. Got the gold file. Awesome. Why was I able to take these books? Why did they give me a slingshot? I never used any of those. The door lock. It says lock right now. You guys ready? Yeah. Go for it. Alright. You don't need to count down to use a key in a door.
No!
No? We do still have a bit to go here. I'm interested, what will this decision be? And that one. I think something's happened there that I couldn't continue, so I've changed lines. Yep, only one more room to go. I might read some of them actually. Floor B graffiti. Memento Mori. If the 9th lion ate the sun. It appears to have been written in some sort of weird paint. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death, mortality. 9th clearly refers to 9th, but seems to have been spelled wrong. Likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram like the words on the wall in the Floor A warehouse. If it is, what does a 1 mean? What does this one mean? Hourglass. The hourglass displayed in the background is usually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have much practical use, except maybe for really impatient people. If you were at a restaurant waiting for your food to come out, for instance. Hey, how long are you going to make me wait? I've already flipped this hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times would only be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. But saying 100 times is much more dramatic and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response from the wait staff. Gentle points. What? There are a measure of how many of gentlemen you are. Somewhere deep in the UK, United Kingdom is an organisation that tracks all gentlemen, determining their calibre based off an ancient and Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organisation conducts a cursory investigation of which members' behaviour, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street, times top hats owned, times puzzles solved, times money given to gentleman tracking organisation equals total gentle points. So to get any points in the first place, you need to give them money. Yeah, right. That makes terrible sense. Knife. Yeah, we have already found this knife. We've already found out that it's Dio's and all this, so no spoiler here. A small survival knife. It has myrmidons stamped into the flat of the blade. Blade length is 150mm. Blade width is 30mm. Base thickness 3mm. There's blood on it, but whose blood? It's the old ladies at the from the start of the game. And depends which timeline you're in, it could be Alice's blood as well. Floor B hallway locks. Several of the hallways on floor B use special locks indicated on the map by arrows. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. I was wondering about those arrows. Pulling these levers will unlock the locks. Once this has been done, you can explore the entire area at your leisure. Okay. Huh. Principle of casuality. The law of cause and effect, especially that a cause must precede every effect, At the quantum level, however, things aren't quite as immutable. The principle of quantum superposition holds that any physical system, such as an electron, exists at least partially in all of its theoretical states or configurations, but when measured gives a result corresponding to only one of them. A classic example of this is the double slit experiment, where light appears to behave as both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications of this is that, in a sense, you are influencing the past by observing a system. You are defining the cause of an effect you witness, and in a way, altering the past. You're not altering the past at all. Normally, I would comment here that the quantum level is where it gets real, but given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems like it would be more accurate to say that the quantum level is where it's unreal. Knox 10 Commandments. Ronald Knox, a mystery writer from the UK, published the following as his rules for writing a mystery novel. 1. The criminal must be mentioned early on. Makes sense. 2. All supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out. Okay. I don't really know what it really means by that. 3. No more than one secret room or passage. Okay. So you can't just have a book full of secret passages and secret rooms. Fair enough. 4. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliances which will need a long scientific explanation. Fair enough, because if you're starting to bring in that sort of thing, you kind of need to explain what it is, and that just takes away from the story of the book. 5. No one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. Okay, so no one with superpowers of any form. 6. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. So he can't have a feeling that something's right and it turn out to be right. Interesting. 7. The detective must not commit the crime. Fair enough. Why would he be the detective investigating the crime if he'd done it himself? 8. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. Yes, otherwise how would it be used? 9. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. Fair enough. 10. Twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. So if one appears, it is apparent, it's already known at that point that they're a twin or a double. I don't know how they really work or how any of that has anything to do with this. No.
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
What was it?
The photo.
The picture.
Yep.
Ugh, how could I forget it?
Why does he have a picture of Akane though? Oh yeah, we must have set it down after using the face recognition thing.
Yeah, I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Me too.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright. I'll see you two later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
I watched them jog off toward the blue door. I want to know what the deal is with him and having Akane's photo. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Fire and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. Of course he would.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see, I can be considerate.
Yeah, right. But Temryuji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door, and Temryuji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Nah, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
Okay, Clover. I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back, no big deal. Right, see you guys later. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. What are we going to find? The balloon's been popped. Huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone though. Tamiyuji and Quark must have been here then. I laid out the floor bead map. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around. Huh? Huh. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. I'd packed up the map and was headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. Yeah, I was thinking that, machine. What? Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand out toward it, slowly.
So, you finally made it.
Who's this? No, you're...
I am Zero. I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky.
It sounds like Sigma knows who he is, not just that he's Zero.
As you can see, however, this is only a recording.
Yeah.
I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile, and kept my bald fist at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you.
I think we're going to get a big lore dump here.
But unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you. First,
Yes?
I will tell you about termites.
Termites?
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say.
Yes.
I imagine you look rather bewildered right now.
Yes.
Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects.
Yeah.
I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate.
How?
So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound?
Yes.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art.
I suppose you could say that.
Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space.
They do, yep.
So, are they following some sort of plan as they build?
No.
Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where?
Not as such. They pretty much build it to make the best of the heat from the sun and make it accessible to the heat so it keeps it at a good temperature.
No, of course not.
And they build it and work around that pretty much, I
Each
think.
termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. we can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds. Now, consider human